Hope everybody got off to a good start to your work week on this Monday. Hopefully we're going to get off to a good start with our breaks tonight and pull some heat, pull some fire. We've got several things that we're going to open tonight. We're going to open a 2018 Gold Rush full-size football helmet, some 2015 Lux, some 2010 plates and patches, and then a full case of Select basketball. Before we start ripping into packs, though, we've got a little bit of information to go over, so let's get started with that. First up there, you see a note that my feedback is 100% automated on eBay. So what that means to you is as soon as you leave positive feedback for me, you should instantly get it in return. You don't have to wait on me to get caught up on it or any of that jazz. Second thing, and the most important thing on that page, is thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you who bids with me and breaks with me, and many of you keep me company in chat, keep me in line, keep me on my toes, all that kind of stuff. So thank you. I appreciate you. I'm always glad to have you. What you see now is a list of some breaks that are coming up in the next 5 days. These are things that are already listed on eBay, available for bidding now, and will be breaking over the course of the next 5 days. Most of my auctions, as you know, run 5 days in length because eBay jacks us up and charges us a lot more money if we list it for less than 5 days. So tomorrow night we'll do a Game Day Greats jerseys, a full case of 2017 National Treasures football, and a half case of 2018 Gypsy Queen baseball. That'll be the start of a new case. On Wednesday, we'll do an autographed mini helmet and a full case of Prism Mosaic basketball. Thursday night will be 2016 Black Gold, a half case of 2011 Prime Signatures football, and a full case of 2018 Topps Tribute baseball. That actually comes out on Wednesday, but I didn't get the break listed until Thursday. On Friday, we will do an autographed baseball jersey, a half case of Leaf Trinity baseball, which comes out that day, and this looks pretty awesome, by the way, and a full case, another full case of National Treasures football, and a full case of Chronicles basketball. So Friday night, we're going to be rocking and rolling. Saturday is another full-size helmet. This one will be a Hit Parade Series 13. Then we'll do a full-size football, right? That's new. Hit Parade now has actual, NFL regulation size footballs that are signed. So we'll start busting into some of those on Saturday, as well as a mini helmet, a gold signature edition baseball, and the back half of that Gypsy Queen case that will start a couple days ahead of that. So tonight, this is what it looks like. This is the order that we're breaking in as well. So it is the full-size helmet, then Lux, then plates and patches, then Select. As you can see there, the first 3 breaks are completely free shipping, no charge to the buyer. Anytime it is a completely free shipping break, it's going to go out approximately 6 days after the auction ends, 5 to 6 days after the auction ends. Sometimes a little sooner if you have another package going. In the meantime, it might hitch a ride. Otherwise, you can look for that stuff to ship out about Saturday. It's always plus or minus a day, so it could go Friday, it could slide to Monday. I expect it to be Saturday. Our paid shipping break tonight is a full case of Select basketball. I expect that to go out on Thursday. Same as before, plus or minus a day on that. Finally, if you are in one of these first 3 breaks, not every team is going to pull a card or an item. So please take a moment to review the info there on the screen. If you don't pull anything, you are still entitled to a consolation trading card for your team. Can be from any year, any series. Typically ships with your next hit. Can ship sooner if you ask me. And there is more information about that in the listing description as well. And I see we have, who's in chat here? Katie. Hi, Katie. How are you? I just now looked down at chat. So tonight, first up, 1 box of 2018 Gold Rush full-size autographed football helmet. This just came out last week. This is the first chance that I've had to break it. And it ended tonight, like everything we're going to break, March the 26th. And we're live streaming it tonight. So, of course, our team names are on the left, winning bidders across from it on the right-hand side. Every once in a while, I make a typo when I'm cutting and pasting these user IDs. Apparently, I made one the other night and forgot to clear the clipboard and put somebody's wrong ID in there. If that happens, feel free to jump into chat and let me know. But obviously, it would never affect the shipping. Shipping's done from the invoices that are printed out from PayPal. Two things to notice about this break. There is the potential to pull a Collegiate Greats multi-signed helmet and a Heisman Trophy winners multi-signed helmet. Each of those, as you see, had their own bidding spots in the break. So if either one of those helmets come out, they're going to go to the person who won that bidding spot. So that's how that's going to work. Next, you're going to see the focus change here. I take it off of autofocus and manually set it. It will make the background look like it's a little bit out of focus, but we're still going to be able to see everything without any problems. Hi, Marcus. I see that you say you're All-Star Treasures. You have a bunch in Select tonight, if I remember right. And Wayne is wishing everybody good luck. And so is Kevin. So we got a bunch of people hanging out tonight in chat. Always good to see you guys. Let me get this bad boy out of here. And I can see as much as it is the Kansas City Chiefs. Now we got to figure out who the player is. Oh boy. We did have a nice first pull here for our 2018 Gold Rush. Because that is our little hot rookie for the Chiefs, Mr. Kareem Hunt. Yeah. So Chiefs, nice hit for you right there. And let's take a look at what our authentication is here. It's JSA. You have this little card, which I will probably put inside the helmet itself. So make sure you find that before you throw out all the shipping materials if you have the Chiefs in this break. Then we also see we have a couple of authentication stickers back here. There's a JSA that will match the card that we saw. And then there's a special hologram that says Kareem Hunt autograph on it too. So our first foray here into the Gold Rush is nice. And these are a little different. This has kind of an insert or something in it here, I guess, to keep people from wearing it. Some of our other replica helmets, don't have that insert. And they just have those warning stickers that say, ooh, don't wear them. You know what I mean? So full-size helmet off to a good start tonight. Chris is asking, is that the first break? Yes, that's the first one up for tonight. And we are rolling into Lux next. And I see Katie already helped me out and answered that. So thank you, Katie. You were on the ball there. I like it. I like it. Okay, if you are in this break for Lux, please take a moment to look at the info on the screen in regard to your anticipated shipping date and the information about the consolation card if you are not pulled or if your team is not pulled in this break. Next up, 2015 Lux, break number 17. So the 17th time we've broken this one. Like our helmet, it ended tonight, March the 26th on eBay. And we're buzzing down through here now so that you guys can all get a chance to get your mojo working. Remind you who your teams are so you can start doing whatever you have to do to conjure up your hit out of the universe here. Hi, T. Cassidy. How are you? And if you are watching live and you can't see chat, by the way, a couple things you need to know. One is you have to be logged into YouTube to see chat. The second thing is if you happen to be watching it on a mobile device, you're going to need to switch to the desktop view. There'll be a little link that says, desktop view or something pretty similar to that. And once you click on that and get logged in, you should be able to jump into chat if you want. Johnny Football, numbered to 25. Once upon a time, that would have made us all really happy, right? So that's a two-color patch for the Browns with Johnny Manziel, who, did work out with, I forget who, somebody's pro day the other day. And Manziel jumped in there, so he's trying hard to get back in the NFL. I don't know how that's going to go for him, but we'll find out, I guess. This is numbered to 49 for the Colts. A hard signed auto here for Coby Fleener. Our first framed hit for the Raiders, and it is a nice Derek Carr to 99. 2-color patch on card auto. And our frame, you know, most of these frames, guys, they have a little bit of wear. Sometimes the paint's chipped, sometimes they have little dents and dings, and that's kind of the only downside to Lux. This one doesn't look to be in too bad a shape, but overall, anyway you cut it, I think that's a pretty nice hit for the Raiders with the Derek Carr hard signed auto and patch to 99. And I swear I pull this guy out of here. It does not matter how many boxes of Lux I open, it seems like he is in every single one. I mean, like every one. This is to 99. It is hard signed auto rookie hit for, you got it, Jay Ajayi for the Dolphins. And really, truly, I think every box of Lux that I open, I have Jay Ajayi in it. I'm sure it's not every box, but it feels like it is. So to recap 15 Lux, we have the Jay Ajayi to 99 hard signed auto, the beautiful little Derek Carr to 99 hard signed auto, and 2-color patch. For the Colts, Coby Fleener to 49 hard signed and die cut. And then the die cut 2-color patch to 25 for Johnny Football and the Cleveland Browns. So 2015 Lux locked, loaded, and in the books. Oh, Kevin, did you have the Dolphins? Was that you in this break? Because, man, I tell you, every time I open Lux, I swear to you, I pull Jay Ajayi. It seems, I mean, it's got to be at least every other time. I should go back and watch sometime all of my Lux breaks because he's just in there all the time. It's crazy. So this brings us to Plates and Patches 2010 Plates and Patches Football. And if you are in this break, please take a moment to review the information on the screen about your anticipated shipping date and about consolation cards, what happens if your team is not pulled in the break. 2010 Plates and Patches, break number 26. And again, our eBay end date, the 26th. Live streaming it the 26th. This is all about 26s, right? Because this is also break number 26 for this product. Same as before, teams on the left, your name in lights as the winning bidder across from it. Oh, Kevin, you had the Colts. All right, cool. Cool. Oh, Dan and Katie, you had the hit for the Jay Ajayi. All right, I'm with you now. I'm on the page now. My asthma is bothering me a little bit tonight, so sorry about that. We might have to take little momentary inhaler breaks, which is what I just did right there. I don't know what the deal is, allergy season or something, and it is. I take all kinds of stuff that's supposed to keep it in check, but some days it just has a mind of its own. This is one of those days. So 2010 Plates and Patches, we got a couple things happening here. The first one is we will have a nice rookie encased card on top. It's going to be a relic and an autograph. Then we have, as you see, this nice little box of cards, which will have some hits and some base cards. But everything in here is numbered, even our base. So everything will have something to talk about. So first out, our encased rookie is Arielis Ben. And again, you know, this is hard signed. It's not a sticker auto, but it is actually, they signed some kind of like white cardboard or something that slides down into the card. So sometimes it cuts the autograph off, but this one seems to be fully there. And the relic, of course, with it. It is numbered to 699. So Buccaneers have our encased hit tonight. Speaking of encased, oh, did you guys see encased basketball? If you haven't, you've probably heard me drooling over it since they announced it a couple of days ago. Lee Evans to 499 for the Bills. And what is going on right there? Oh, that was just, I don't know what that was. I guess it was a little piece of, you know, the car, you know, how they cut them and sometimes little stuff comes off the edges. Ronnie Brown to 499 for the Dolphins. Sean Weatherspoon, Falcons /10. City Limits insert for the Ravens, and that is Ray Lewis /299. Oh, Dennis Pitta. Haha, how about that for the Ravens? I have a friend who's a Ravens fan. Our whole family, they're all Ravens fans. I know, and I'm a Steelers fan. It makes life difficult. Anyway, Dennis Pitta, I think is who she sat across from on a plane ride, or either him or one of his relatives. I don't know. Anyway, she would like this. This is numbered /249. It's a sticker auto for the Ravens. Reggie Wayne. Here's a nice little hit for the Colts. Reggie Wayne is numbered /5. It's an even nicer little hit than we thought it was for the Colts. Numbered /5 is extra nice. Colts, congrats. I like it. And now we have, oh man, we barely got the third color in. That tiny little sliver of red over there. And it is Wes Welker /50. And of course, we were hoping for a little Rob Gronkowski. For sure we were. However, I still think that's a pretty cool patch. I would have liked it maybe a slight bit better if they could have given us a tiny bit more of red, but I'm glad we at least got some red. So there we go /50 for the Patriots. For the Steelers, man, I see the Steelers and I'm thinking, oh yeah, we're gonna hit Antonio. We did not hit Antonio, but I have the wrong sleeve. We have Jonathan Dwyer, rookie blitz, relic, and it is numbered /299. And I'm actually gonna do one little thing here. I'm gonna slightly change this focus just a tad, and I want to see if I'm able to look at the cards up closer this way, or if they have to, no, they're going to have to be, I got to go the opposite direction. Sorry about that. Sometimes, usually I'm pretty good at just getting it right without having to fool around with it too much, but occasionally I'm not. This was one of those nights where I think I'm not. I don't know, that's maybe a little bit better. We still can't get super close, but it's a little bit better, I think. So let's recap our 2010 plates and patches. We have Jonathan Dwyer for the Steelers /299. Then for the Patriots, we have Wes Welker /50. The nice Reggie Wayne for the Colts, which is numbered /5. That is super sweet. Dennis Pitta for the Ravens /249. And our encased card here was Ari Ellis-Ben /699 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So 2010 plates and patches locked and loaded. I know a lot of my football people are getting ready to head out. So once again, thank you. I appreciate very much you guys bidding with me and breaking with me. And I hope I'll see you again soon. Oh, Chris, you are asking for a one touch on that Reggie Wayne. Yeah, let's do that right now. And let me lay him out, and we'll find a case for him and get this going for you right now. And by the way, guys, if you haven't done a break with me before, here's how this works kind of. If you want a magnetic one-touch case for anything that you pull with me, all you have to do is jump into chat and let me know. Or if you're watching it on tape delay, you can send me a message by way of eBay. And what happens is, they're $3. Covers the cost of the case, the PayPal fees, the extra postage, etc. And what happens is I send you a PayPal money request for the $3 to cover all that. So that's just kind of, in general, if you haven't done a break with me before, that's how it works. So there's your Reggie Wayne, all cased up and ready to go, Chris. So later tonight after the break, or it might even be tomorrow, depending on what time we end up tonight, I will send you the PayPal money request for that, and we'll be all set. Now, for the main event tonight, the last case I have of Select Basketball, the last lonely case. But not to worry, because we have lots of other basketball to open between now and the time Optic comes out, which is around the corner. So, of course, this is a paid shipping break for Select Basketball. and I'm anticipating it to go out on Thursday. If I can get it to you sooner, I absolutely will. But that's, you know, I just kind of try to keep it where I think it's going to go, and if we get lucky and it goes sooner, so much the better. Occasionally it might slide to the day after, which, you know, is never my hope, but it's always possible. This will be 12 boxes of 2017-18 Panini Select Basketball. It's a full case. It is break number 4, and sadly, the last case of Select I have. It also ended tonight, March 26th. And we are going to scroll down through here, and this is definitely one you want to get your mojo working on, because we can pull some awesome stuff out of Select. I mean, you always pull awesome stuff out of Select, right? But I mean, we have the potential on any given case to pull out some monster hits. So here's hoping that we do exactly that tonight. Now, of course, the least fun part of all of this is getting everything out of the packs and the boxes and all that, because all I want to do is just know immediately what's in every box. I do not like delayed gratification. I want to know instantly what it is that is in here, but yeah, it's not how it works. We have to go through it all and open it all up, take it all out. That's the part that's the least amount of fun. Hopefully when we're all done, it'll be worth it, though. I do have a little bit of first off the line Select, but not a full case. I couldn't get a full case. So I have just a few miscellaneous boxes of it. And I haven't really decided yet how I want to do it. So I don't know if I'm going to do it as a break, you know, just the first off the line boxes, or if I'm going to open them myself, or open some and sell some. I don't know. I haven't decided. So I do have a little bit of first off the line left. But, yeah, other than that, no more Select after tonight. Oh, Dalton, I just now saw your message there in chat because I was busy getting all this out of the case. But I see in the meantime that Chris was kind enough to answer that for us. So thank you, Chris. But yeah, I thought Lux was pretty good tonight. Manziel was the other one. There was a Johnny Manziel relic in there to 25. Not that really probably anybody particularly cares about Johnny Manziel, but anyway, that is the other one. So, who knows though? You never know. I mean, he's trying really hard to work his way back. Maybe somebody takes a flyer on him. I don't know. Anything is possible. Okay, so there's going to be a bunch of stuff in here that will be parallels and inserts, etc. We're also going to find a lot of what I tend to call most of the time refractors. Panini refers to them as prisms. Topps calls them refractors. It's the same thing. So if you hear me say refractor, just know it is the same as prism if that's the terminology that you are used to hearing. In fact, this is one of them here. That one is Jeff Teague. This insert, we will find one insert per box. This is /& Tony Parker for the Spurs. For some reason, the lighting on that is just weird. Having to hold it, I guess, at a little bit of an angle might make it easier to see. So normally, I stop and put all of those refractors into a sleeve. But I've had a few of you say, hey, well, you know, I don't care if the veterans are in a sleeve. I'm still going to put them in a sleeve, but I'll just do it after the break so you don't have to sit and suffer through it. For the New Orleans Pelicans, we have Frank Jackson. Nice little tie-dye signature there, numbered to 25. Nice hit to get started with. Co-op Vlogs calls me Johnny Bench because I like Johnny Bench and Hank Aaron, right? I mean, they're my two favorite baseball players of all time, are Hank Aaron and Johnny Bench. This is numbered to 149, Ricky Rubio for the Jazz. So the numbered ones, I will still put in the sleeve as we go along. But the veteran refractors or prisms, I'll just stack aside and I'll put them in sleeves after the break. Even though I know most other breakers probably don't put the veterans in sleeves. I don't know. I still do, out of select anyway. So that's how we will roll with it. Die cut Korkmaz to 185 for the 76ers. And refractor Nerlens Noel for the Mavericks. Die cut CJ Miles to 135 for the Raptors. A tricolor Malik Monk for the Hornets. Those are not numbered, the tricolors, and I don't really remember what that pattern is called that you see there in the background. The kind of, I always call it the wave. I don't really think it's called the wave. Might be Pulsar, but I'm not 100% sure that that's right either. But tricolor, I think, does cover it. And there's Gorgie Jing for the T-Wolves. And of course, after we look at the cards, you're going to see me take them and move them off to the right-hand side. That whole right side of the table is also full of mats. It's the area I use for sorting, so they're still nice and safe and sound. As Jerian Grant for the Bulls. The Nuggets, Jokic to 99. And I do not have thick card sleeves out on the table, so give me a hot second here to get some of those laid out so that we can keep on rocking here. Oh yeah, and we should find somewhere in this case one of the zebra parallels. I think I forgot to mention that earlier. James Harden for the Rockets. One case I found 2 of them. The other cases we only found 1. So I would say probably 1 or 2. Oh, gold, you know, that means a nice low number. That is Justin Patton for the T-Wolves, numbered to 10. We pulled his next day auto out of our Donruss break over the weekend as well. Ramon Sessions for the Knicks, tricolor. We do have a lot of different basketball coming up over the next little bit. Of course, later this week, we're breaking that full case of Prism Mosaic. We're going to break another case of Chronicles. We broke 5 or 6 cases of that when it first came out. We're going to break another one. Jarrett Allen to 299 for the Nets. The thing about Chronicles, to me, I'm more interested in the inserts, for sure, than I am the autograph and the relics in that one. Jarrett Allen, that's the scope pattern on that prism. We have a hit for the Hornets, Frank Kaminsky to 149. You have a signature and a relic there. And I just did a little quick look the other day at what the Gala inserts are bringing out of Chronicles. Have you all looked at the prices on that stuff lately? Oh, man. Yeah, so first of all, Gala is ultra hard to find. As in, we opened 5 cases, we didn't find any. That's because they are only numbered to 8. There's different players, of course, but each player that's in there is numbered only to 8 for Gala. So there are not many of them floating around out there to begin with. And they are going for some crazy prices. Like the stars of the rookie class, you know, your Donovan Mitchells, your Jason Tatums, etc. It's up in the thousands of dollars. Even some of the kind of mid-level rookies are in the several hundreds of dollars. If you pulled anybody numbered to 8, you'd probably get at least $50 or $75 if we were to pull a Gala. I mean, it's crazy. The gold standard prices have been excellent. You know, of course, that's the only place you can get the gold standard, the titanium, Gala, Panini Basketball. There's 4 or 5 different card sets in there. That's the only place to find those rookie cards, is in that particular product, Chronicles. So yeah, I looked at a little bit of the gold standard prices. They were quite good. Some of the titanium are very high as well. And titanium's been interesting. I mean, we have one case where maybe we hit 1, another case where we hit 2 or 3, and then we have one case where we hit 5 or 6. And the same thing with gold standard. Most cases were 1 or 2, but there was one case that was like crazy good that had 6 or 8 in it. So you kind of never know. But I do know we didn't find any Gala in those first 5 cases. Numbered to 25, DJ Wilson for the Bucks. Nice little tie-dye. Nice 2-color patch and signature. So cool hit for the Bucks with the DJ Wilson rookie. For the Hawks, Dennis Schroeder to 299. So yeah, so we're buzzing back through some more Chronicles because I want to find one of those Gala inserts. I mean, I knew it was rare when we were breaking them right after it came out, but Justice Winslow to 99 for the Heat. But I didn't really realize quite how elusive they were until I started checking out some of the prices and availability and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I think we have to take another pass at that. Tricolor Goran Dragic for the Heat. A die-cut Kawhi Leonard for the Spurs to 65. And of course, really, oh, here's another Kawhi Leonard. That's just a base refractor. And then we have a tricolor Andrew Wiggins for the T-Wolves. But really, that's the reason I'm back into Donruss as well, because the prices have gone way up for the next day autographs on so many people. Doug McDermott Prism for the Knicks. Tricolor for the Sixers, J.J. Redick. This insert is for the Knicks. And I forgot what the name of that insert is. It has that pattern on it. It has a name, but I don't remember what it is. So anyway, those inserts are one. That's the wrong sleeve. Those inserts are 1 per box. Some of them will be prisms and refract, and some of them won't. Another Justin Patton. This one is the scope pattern and a prism, and I see a reward point that I needed to flip over there. So whenever we get rewards points, that means we have a hit has been replaced with this 150 Panini rewards points. So that will be awarded to someone at the end of the break. We will use random.org to do it. Oh, Jason Tatum. Nice. Checkerboard. And again, if I could remember the name of the insert, I would tell you, but this is numbered to 10, and it is a very, very nice little hit for the Celtics. They're going to make some dinero on that. Yeah, nice. 10 of 10. And somebody, you might want that, if you have the Celtics, you may want that in the case. If you do, again, let me know. $3 cost covers the case, the PayPal fees, additional shipping, etc. And it would be sent directly to your email as a PayPal money request if you tell me you want a magnetic one-touch case. Russell Westbrook to 199 for the Thunder. For the Hornets, Dwayne Bacon to 99. He has been playing a lot lately. In fact, I think he's probably been playing more than Malik Monk recently anyway. Maybe it just seems that way because it seems like he's been in a lot of late game kind of scenarios recently. So maybe they're splitting time equally. I don't know. For the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe. That's just how it seems to me that Dwayne Bacon's been playing more lately. Now, the other thing, I don't know, something about where the way these are stacked just keeps bugging me. It's just like, I don't know what it is, but something about it is just bugging me. So it's like, I feel like I'm all closed down, like I don't have enough space. Of course, I have plenty of space, but it just feels like I don't. What was I going to tell you? I forgot what I was getting ready to say. Oh, well. If it was important, I'm sure it'll come back to me. And if it doesn't, then it probably wasn't very important to begin with. But a minute ago, anyway, we were talking about the Donruss and the next day autographs. So I ordered in half a case, and then a couple days later, I decided, ooh, I probably should have gotten the whole case. So then I said, send me the other half of the case. So we ultimately got a whole case, but it just didn't come in a sealed case because of the way I stupidly ordered it. And we broke 5 boxes of it, a quarter of a case, Saturday night. And we did pull one next day autograph out of it. It was Justin Patton. But I feel like there's the potential for a lot of money in Donruss if we pull the right player. Relative to the buy-in, right? I mean, because it's a lower end break to buy into. And if you do pull the right card, you're going to have an excellent return on investment with that. So I don't know. I just decided to go chase some of this rookie stuff that's been going so high price-wise lately. So we're revisiting some products that we broke before and hadn't broken in a few months. DeMar DeRozan Raptors tricolor. Another tricolor. This one is Mr. Bam Adebayo for the Miami Heat. Our insert in this box is All World Manute Ball for Washington Wizards. I mean, it said Bullets, but you know the Bullets and the Wizards. The former Bullets are the current Wizards. Cards always stay with their franchise. Trevor Booker for the Nets. Another tricolor, this one Tyler Ennis for the Lakers. Oh, you're saying that the name of that insert that I can't remember is called Phenomenon? Okay, thank you. I was just blanking on the name of that insert. Tony Parker for the Spurs. And I put that in a sleeve just out of habit. Sorry, I know I said I'd do the veteran players after the break, and out of habit, I put that one in there. Yeah, Matthew, that Jason Tatum card is indeed a huge hit. That's why I said the person who has it probably wants that in a magnetic one-touch, but of course it's up to them. This is numbered to 75, Dirk Nowitzki for the Mavericks. Timofey Mozgov for the Knicks is our relic hit here. But yeah, the Tatum card, that is money right there. Jeremy Lin for the Nets. Oh, I just did it again. Another one. I meant to do it after the break. I know. I forget sometimes. Bayless for the Sixers. That one I remembered. It's just habit. I've always done it the other way, but sometimes, you know, people think it takes too long, so I try to do better. Tobias Harris to $2.99 for the Pistons. Not everybody does, but some people do, so try to take all those things into account. Cunningham to $99 for Nola, die cut. And of course, if you don't know this already, these cards have a really nasty habit of kind of curving in the middle. They just kind of start to bow up a little bit as soon as they come out of the compression of the pack. So when you get them, expect them to have a little curvature. It says Laverne for the Nuggets on that relic. I don't know why it's having such... Camera's really having a hard time adjusting to the... what it's seeing tonight for some reason. I break in the same place all the time, but some nights it just acts silly. This is one of those nights. For the Nets, Rondé Hollis Jefferson, that was the scope pattern. Jason Tatum to 199, and the Celtics are having themselves a break right now. Relic and sticker auto, and of course you already had the nice Jason Tatum hit to 10 earlier, so the Celtics are locked and loaded. Insert Frank Jackson, NOLA. Or maybe that was his, was it? No, I don't think that was his base card, was it? I don't think it was. For the 76ers, Markelle Fultz to 149. Of course, you know the thing about any of these breaks that have the high buy-in prices on some of the marquee teams. Even though some nights you have great hits like tonight, and you know you've got your bid covered, sometimes you know you have breaks where you don't hit at all, and you've got that amount of money invested. So I'm always happy when our high dollar teams get multiple hits in a break, because you know somewhere along the way it's probably making up for some breaks where you didn't have as many or any and still paid high dollars. So that's just the collector side of me, right? That's the part of me that buys into other people's breaks. So I know what it's like to sit on the other side and think, oh man, I didn't hit anything and I just spent, you know, XYZ. But then somewhere along the way, a break or two down the line, you usually make it up and some. That's what makes it fun. You can kind of see a little bit even now as they're coming out, how they're already, you know, they start to curve. Of course, the ones that go into top loaders, the top loader helps flatten them. And when they all get back together in a team bag, that compression will help hold them a little flatter as well. But then when you take them out on your end, you're going to be like, oh, they are curved. Yeah, they are a little bit. Jokic to 199 for the Nuggets. And we have Optic basketball, of course, right around the corner. Russell Westbrook to 199 for the Thunder. We're looking at not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday is when Optic comes out. And, of course, when it comes out, we will start breaking that as well. To 185, Thomas Bryant for the Lakers. I was not able to get as much Optic as I wanted or as I got last year. Wesley Matthews, Prism. Tricolor for the Blazers, Myers Leonard. So yeah, a lot of times you put in orders and then they cut you back until you can't have that much. To 99, Jimmy Butler for the Bulls. Of course, I know he's with the T-Wolves now, but it always is going to go to whatever team's on the card. In this case, they have him as a Chicago Bull on that card. So yeah, they cut back my Optic order tremendously, like cut it back by more than half. So I didn't get nearly as much Optic as I wanted. But we got a few cases, so we will start opening them not this Wednesday, but next. To 299 for the Bucks. And then, I guess NT, National Treasures basketball is after that, I think. Tim Hardaway, Knicks, tricolor. There's a nice little Markelle Fultz rookie prism for the Sixers. Die cut for the T-Wolves to 135, Shabazz Muhammad. Lonzo base rookie. For the Magic, Elfrid Payton to 99. And here we have Todosic for the Clippers. That is also a rookie prism. Our insert for this box is Derek White for the Spurs. And what did you tell me that was, Chris? Phenomenon, you said, is what you think this insert is called. I don't know why I have a mental block about the name of that insert. Miles Turner prism for the Pacers. Tricolor Kevin Durant for the Warriors. Oh, Revolution basketball. That's what else I have. It's like I know I've got some other basketball that I went back and purchased recently. It's the hobby version, not the Chinese New Year version, which we opened when it first came out as well. This is the regular hobby. I have another case of that, too, which we'll be trying to get into here in a few days. And then, of course, the main thing. Well, not the main thing. I guess National Treasures is probably the main thing. But the thing that I am super excited about is encased basketball. They just announced it a few days ago. I've been geeked out about it ever since. Of course, you know, we have had encased football for a couple years now. Last year and this year. And one rookie card, is graded. Signed and graded. Sometimes it's just an auto, sometimes it's an autograph and a relic, but they're always graded, and it's an awesome, fun product. And in football, there are another, I don't even know how many, 3 or 4, anyway, other signatures in the box. I'm not sure how basketball is going to be set up yet in regard to the number of autographs beyond the one that's graded. But either way, I think it's going to be an awesome release, and I am very much looking forward to that. Oh, Matthew says that it says Phenomenon on the back of the card. I didn't even see that, Matthew. My vision at this distance, unfortunately, is not perfect. I had some eye surgery several years ago, and it didn't go very well, and they can't fix it. Unfortunately, Jalen Jones to 149 for the New Orleans Pelicans. And as a result, kind of what happens is I can see far away, several feet away, or I can see very, very close, like 6 or 7 inches. Anything in between, like where these cards are when I'm doing this, is sometimes hard for me to see. So occasionally I might miss something like that. Dante Cunningham for NOLA. And there is our little zebra that we were looking for, our zebra prism parallel coming out for the Pelicans. And then we have a DeAndre Jordan veteran prism. Brandon Ingram for the Lakers, tricolor. A scope, Sean Kilpatrick for the Bucks. But so, yeah, sometimes that's why I miss things like that. You guys are probably like, why do you not yet see that? Yeah, that's probably why. Joel Embiid for the Sixers. Because I can't, you know, my arms aren't long enough to hold them far enough back for me to be able to see it super well while we're doing the break, nor can I hold it quite close enough to see it super well. So it's kind of in that weird in-between distance. Another Jason Tatum. The Celtics are racking up the Jason Tatums. This one is just the base rookie refractor or prism. The Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo to 135 die cut for the Bucks. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Somebody's trying to jump ship there. Hang on. That was Davin Reed. Let's make sure that he's no worse for the wear there. I got him before he got all the way down, but still. Always like to check them out if they try to jump ship on me. Sean Livingston to 185 for the Golden State Warriors. Die cut. For the Bucks, Sterling Brown relic. Oh, Marcus, is that your was that your zebra hit? I don't remember who has what teams in here tonight. By the time I finish all those spreadsheets, I've cut and pasted so many different user IDs, I can't remember who matches up with what. Rondé Hollis Jefferson to 199 for the Nets. And that one is hard signed. No sticker on that one. Tricolor for the Blazers, Damian Lillard. A die cut, it's not die cut. It's Thomas Satoransky for the Wizards. It is a prism. Why I somehow managed to translate that into die cut is kind of beyond me. Our insert in this box is also a prism. It is Petrovic for the Portland Trail Blazers, all-world insert. Marcus says his main team tonight is the Warriors. Okay. Who you says are hanging out with the Crickets. All right. And Nathaniel, you have, you have NOLA? Is that you? You have New Orleans? Yeah, you've done well tonight. I mean, starting off with that Frank Jackson to 25 was a nice way to start. Vince Carter to 299 for the Kings. Because really, Frank Jackson could be anything. We don't know yet. I mean, he hasn't played all year. He's not going to play this year because he had to have another surgery. Markelle Fultz, Scope, Prism for the Sixers. So, you know, if Frank Jackson takes the floor next year and lights it up, you're going to be set, my man. Tyler Dorsey for the Hawks. And that is a sticker auto and a relic. And I'm just trying to get it at an angle where the light isn't bouncing off of it so crazy tonight. I don't really know why it is so much more difficult tonight than normal. But something isn't working as well as it should. Oh, Markelle played today. I did not know that. He had 8 assists in 14 minutes. Good. What did his shooting form look like? That's really the question. You know, his shooting form... Whoops, see, there's pack left in there. That's why we do that. That's why we look in there. His shooting form had gotten all jacked up. And the last thing I saw, which was 2 or 3 weeks ago, well, 2 weeks ago maybe, somebody posted some video of him in practice at a shoot-around, and it looked like he had gotten kind of the kinks worked out of it, and he was kind of coming back to his normal shooting form. He was 5 of 13. Well, you know, he's got to be rusty, man. The guy hasn't played in ages, so got to be getting shaken off a little bit of the cobwebs. But that's good. It's good to know that he's back. Yeah, Frank Jackson's one that's kind of, you know, he played for Duke. And, of course, I don't watch Duke play very much because I graduated from UK. So, UK and Duke have quite a bit of a rivalry. And I don't watch a lot of Duke games unless we're playing them. Although I did watch part of the one against Kansas last night, of course. That's part of the tournament. But anyway, I don't remember a lot about Frank Jackson, so I don't really entirely know what to expect of him. But I do know that we won't know until next year. Klay Thompson for the Warriors, Prism with the Scope pattern. For the Spurs, Tim Duncan. Hey, that's cool. You said he's not shy. 13 attempts in 14 minutes. Yeah, that's, well, you know what? They probably told him to. That would be my guess. Coaches probably said, you know what, just let it fly, because they probably just want him to get back to quote-unquote normal, right, where he just feels it. Stanley Johnson for the Pistons to 49. I believe that pattern is checkerboard. So that would be my guess, as they probably just said, let her rip, man. So I'm not entirely surprised that he just shot it probably every time he had the ball in his hands. Well, it couldn't have been every time if he had 8 assists, but anyway. Eric Gordon to 199 for the Rockets. For the Knicks, Jose Calderon, relic. A Lance Stevenson prism for the Pacers. This is Ramon Sessions for the Knicks. Oh, it doesn't give you, you don't have any lighting problems with it? Yeah, I don't know why. For some reason on my side, it looks like the light is really bouncing off of some of them, making it hard to see unless it's at a certain angle. Not this one, like in particular. That's Victor Oladipo. But some of the ones that are relics and have that highly reflective surface, for some reason, it just seems like it's kind of bouncing off in a weird way. Gary Harris to 299 for the Nuggets. But maybe it's just my poor old surgical eyes that are causing me to think it's bouncing off in a weird way. Elfrid Payton for the Magic. For the Hornets, Malik Monk to 99. That one is a sticker auto and relic. A die-cut Mario Hezonja to 99, Magic. For the 76ers, an Embiid Prism. A tricolor Klay Thompson for the Warriors. Man, the Warriors have just been decimated by injuries. Ooh, Donovan Mitchell, nice little tricolor rookie for the Jazz. Yeah, the poor Warriors. I mean, who do they have that isn't hurt is maybe better. Is the better question than who is hurt, who isn't hurt. They are banged up. I was looking over there at chat and I realized I had the box upside down. Whoops. I was just looking to make sure nobody was asking me anything, you know. Marcus says that he feels bad for the Lakers in the break. Well, we've got a ways to go, though, yet, Marcus. We've still got, what do I see over there? 5 boxes. And then this would be the number 6 that I'm taking out of the plastic right now. So we're just now at the halfway point. So we still have plenty of time to pull up some stuff for the Lakers and the Jazz and the Bulls and the Mavericks, all of our teams that have some of the hot rookies, the Kings, you know, we still got a few teams we need to come up with here in the back half of this case. And the Warriors, yes, you're right. And the Warriors. For sure, for sure. The 6 boxes left. We have loads of time. No need to worry yet. Gary Harris for the Nuggets to 299. I was breaking National Treasures football the other night, full case. And, you know, again, there's certain teams in there they're going to sell for several $100s. One of them was the Chiefs, and they did not have a single card, not a base, not anything. James Ennis to 149 for the Grizzlies. And we got to the very, very, very last card, and it was for the Chiefs, and it was a nice one. But, I mean, you talk about sweating it out. I'm sure they were like, oh, my gosh. A one-do tricolor for the Magic. I need to rearrange my space over here ever so slightly. My stack is getting kind of full. I need to make a new spot over there. Klay Thompson Warriors Prism. So sometimes, you know, it's last box mojo or last card mojo. In this case, I'm kind of hoping we get last case mojo. We have had some nice hits, so we need to just add to it. Another Justin Patton. This one is $275. Seems like Justin Patton has been coming out of everything lately. Vucevic for the Magic Relic. Oh, and the Suns, Mike says. He says, don't forget to put some mojo out there for the Suns. All right, Mike, you got it. DeMar DeRozan, Raptors. Tricolor. Yeah, your Josh Jackson has been doing pretty well with the Suns lately. He's definitely, he turned the corner, I guess, I don't know, a month or more ago, and he seems to just be getting better as he goes along. This is numbered to 25, TJ Leaf for the Pacers. That's tie-dye and a nice two-color patch there. Very thick, nice card for the TJ Leaf and the Pacers. Korkmaz for the Sixers, Prism. Here's our insert for this case. It is Dr. J/N- for the Sixers. Now, see, that's one to me that looks like really weird and shaded and shadowy to me. And I guess you guys are saying it doesn't to you, so it must just be, I don't know, must be the monitor I'm looking at or something then. Devin Booker die cut to 135 for the Phoenix Suns. So at least we got you a card for the Suns. Okay, so maybe it's not the one you want yet, but at least we got you a card for the Suns. Juwan Evans for the Clippers. A little rookie prism action there. Whoops, and there is a Lauri Markkanen for the Bulls. Rookie prism. You said Josh Jackson and Jason Tatum are dueling it out, right now on NBA TV. I didn't know who was playing tonight. I hadn't paid any attention to the schedule today. Haven't even had the television on today. I've been so busy. Jonathan Simmons Magic Prism with the, I think that is the scope pattern. Zach Collins to 25. Tie-dye for the Blazers. On card, of course. Oh, look at that. That's so awesome. I always like seeing some of the old school guys. Rondae Hollis Jefferson tricolor for the Nets. All right. This, how many boxes? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is, all right. So we have 5 left counting this one. So we've done 7. We have 5 remaining, counting the one that's coming out of here right now. Sam Tech, you have the Blazers then, I'm guessing? And Nathaniel, yes, this case has had a lot of tie-dyes on it. I've had pretty good luck as a whole pulling tie-dyes out of most of the cases that we've opened. It seems like I've pulled more tie-dye this year than I did last year. And that may not be true. I may have pulled exactly as much last year as I did this year, but it seems like this year has been more. Of course, I didn't open as much Select last year either. I mean, last year wasn't... Obviously, it was a little bit of a down year for basketball, so I don't even remember what I did open. A couple cases of it, maybe. Not as much as this year. For the Spurs, Manu Ginobili Prism, followed by a John Henson Prism for the Bucks. Scope, Kevin Durant, Warriors. Now it looks like, I think we've got Melo coming up next, which is also going to be a Prism. For the Thunder. See, again, look at that. Out of habit, I should put it in the sleeve. I know. Kawhi Leonard has been coming out in spades tonight for the San Antonio Spurs. First in the series, too. Number 1 of 49. Checkerboard, Kawhi Leonard, Spurs. Hornets have been cleaning up. Here's another hit. Malik Monk /99 relic. I did think Malik would maybe be a little more on track by this point in the year than he's been so far. Marcus Smart for the Celtics, tricolor. Of course, those guys are so young when they come out. But, you know, Donovan Mitchell's basically, well, I guess he's a little bit older than Malik Monk, but they're all so young when they first start. I think it takes some of them longer to acclimate. Bellinelli for the Spurs, a relic. A Prism Sean Kilpatrick for the Bucks. Our insert for this case is Brandon Ingram for the Lakers. That is followed by LaMarcus Aldridge /299 for the Spurs. Spurs are getting a lot of inserts, it seems like. And then, of course, we got the 1 or 2 relic hits there. But they've had a lot of Kawhi Leonard in particular. Oh, boy, I see a really nice one getting ready to come up. Oh, boy. Dwight Howard for the Hornets. You're about to be really happy that you have New Orleans. Because, my friend, you got a little AD /60. Little on-card Anthony Davis hit for NOLA. So you just covered the price of your buy-in by a lot. Multiples. You just covered your buy-in price times a bunch. And then, of course, you already had the nice tie-dye Frank Jackson as well. And some inserts and things. NOLA, you might be in, your Jason Tatum's still probably in the lead right now. But NOLA, you're closing in on him. So a very nice hit with the Anthony Davis. Trevor Booker /199 for the Nets. Lillard, excuse me, /135 for the Blazers. Tricolor, Iguodala, Warriors. Oh, look at that, an extra sleeve just went flying across the table. It wanted to stay paired with its friend there. Actually, you know what? Let's just put this rewards point in there because I'll have to write on that later anyway. That way I can write on it without making a mess. Yeah, you already covered it with your Jackson hit. Excellent. I couldn't remember what the buy-in was for NOLA tonight. I didn't think it was super high, so I felt like you were in pretty good shape after that first hit. But when you said earlier that you were like just doing so-so in the break, I thought, oh man, maybe that buy-in was higher than I remembered it being for NOLA. So I wasn't sure. Oh, yeah. Well, then, yeah. If that was all your buy-in was, you are set. That is fantastic. That is an excellent return on your investment. Of course, the Celtics, definitely the Jason Tatum card has a higher value for sure. But I was talking about the buy-in price relative to what you're pulling, i.e. how much you're ahead in the break, is where I'm saying that your return on investment is probably right now, probably only second to the Celtics. Although Charlotte's got to be getting close, because I don't think the Hornets went terribly high tonight, and they've pulled enough variety of stuff that they're probably not in too bad a shape, but... Samuel, which are you asking me? Are you asking me how to see an older break? You mean like how to go back and view a past break? I'm not entirely sure which your question is there, but if you can clarify that for me, I will gladly point you in the right direction. Patrick Beverley to $2.99 for the Clippers. A die-cut Thomas Bryant to $99 for the Lakers. I'm just going to get that out of the way. It's just one of those insert cards, and it was just bugging me because it happened to be sitting there on the top. It was just bugging me, so I moved it. That's all that was. Oh, you talking about new breaks that are listed, that haven't yet closed, that are still listed for sale on eBay? Is that, I think that's what you're asking me. Klay Thompson to $299 for the Warriors. This is Wesley Matthews Prism for the Mavericks. A little tricolor Steph Curry for the Warriors. So here, all my breaks right now are listed on eBay. Are you familiar with how... are you familiar with eBay? Because if you are, I can tell you exactly how to go and find it. And if you're not as familiar, I'll give you a more detailed way to find it. Lou Williams for the Clippers is that prism. Another Markelle Fultz prism for the Sixers. Tricolor Dennis Schroeder for the Hawks. Yes, you are familiar with eBay. Okay, great. Then if you go to the advanced search page, this is for the Nets, DeMar Carroll. And when you get to the advanced search page, you want to search by seller. Our insert here is Vucevic All World for the Magic, and that one does refract. So it is a prism insert for that one. And so from the advanced search page, you type in search by seller and then type in my user ID, which is Fleaburger. This is Dwayne Wade for the Miami Heat. And that is all one word. So it's flea, you know, like on an animal, F-L-E-A, and then burger, like you would eat, B-U-R-G-E-R, Fleaburger, all one word, into search by seller. And then when you do that, it should bring up all of my currently listed breaks. And then you can sort it by ending soonest or most recently listed. You can search, you know, from within my breaks by category and all kinds of stuff. For the Denver Nuggets, there's Juan Hernangomez. I don't know how to say his last name. I never say it right, so I just try to say it really fast. And I would say hope you don't notice how badly I pronounce it, but then I pointed it out, so that kind of defeated the purpose. Jordan Clarkson to 65 die cut for the Lakers. No, it's not that there's nothing for 2 days. I have stuff ending every single day. I don't have, it's definitely not 2 days until we have something else, until I have something else ending. So it just depends on what it is that you're looking for, right? So, I mean, I don't know which product in particular you're looking for, but there's definitely stuff that ends tomorrow night. Jalen Jones for NOLA. And actually, if you go back to the start of this video, it will show you on a spreadsheet what's coming up for the next 5 days, actually. De'Aaron Fox, Kings, rookie prism. For the Magic, Jonathan Isaac /99, signature and relic. I guess you can look it up that way if you want to, sure. I mean, I usually just tell people to go into the advanced search by seller, because that way I know it'll bring it up and you can go through and sort it by, as I said, all those different ways, by product category, whether it's baseball, basketball, or football. You can do ending soonest, newly listed, etc. I'm trying to think even what we are opening tomorrow night. Maybe National Treasures. It might be a case of National Treasures football and a half case of Gypsy Queen baseball tomorrow night, but I'm not 100% sure about that, even though I just put the spreadsheet up there a minute ago. I know. But sometimes I have that stuff scheduled to start, and I think about what's scheduled to start versus what's actually started, and then sometimes I get them confused as to what's on what day. All right, so counting this box that's coming out of the wrappers right now, we have 3 boxes left, including this one. So, if we have not yet found what it is that you are looking for, now is definitely the time to start working on the mojo. 3 boxes left. We've got to conjure it up if we haven't found it yet. Die cut Devin Booker /185 for the Suns. That is Thomas Bryant, rookie prism for the Lakers, followed by Gorgie Jing for the T-Wolves prism. The Kings, Seth Curry. And I got all excited there. That was the wrong sleeve when I saw the Kings, and I thought maybe we were going to come up with a De'Aaron Fox. But we got Seth Curry. Not that I want to make Seth Curry feel bad about himself or anything, but I was kind of hoping for Bogdanovic or De'Aaron Fox. Dirk Nowitzki /299 for the Mavericks. For the T-Wolves, and Andrew Wiggins refractor prism. Once again, that is the same thing. I just have a bad habit of calling them refractors instead of prisms. Dwight Howard, Hornets, tricolor. That, I think, is mainly just from all the Topps stuff I open. Because, you know, Topps does call them refractors. Jason is asking, when am I breaking Heritage again? Probably Monday. Probably a week from tonight, most likely. I know it isn't listed yet, and I'm trying to think. That's DJ Wilson for the Bucks, tricolor. I do have it mapped out, even though it's not listed yet, so i.e. scheduled to start, and I'm trying to remember what day it is. Ramon Sessions for the Knicks. I think, Jason, that it's next Monday, a week from tonight, and that'll, of course, be the back half of that Heritage case that we started yesterday, and it's the last of the Heritage that I have. Marcus Smart, scope for the Celtics. For the Phoenix Suns, Josh Jackson /99, right? As somebody said, a swing and a miss on the Suns. Oh, you gave up a little too soon, didn't you? Yes, you did. Sticker auto and relic /99. See, can't give up, man. You got to keep the faith. As long as there's cards to look at, you got to assume yours is going to be in there. Giannis Antetokounmpo /65, the Greek Freak for the Bucks. He was definitely giving up, Mike was. He was like, no, man, this is terrible. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Josh Jackson came and saved him. For the Raptors, Vince Carter. Sixers, Markelle Fultz. Tricolor. Our insert in this box is All World Mutombo, and that one, I think, was a refractor, wasn't it? Yeah, I can see our pretty little rainbow of colors there. Otto Porter Jr. to 149, Wizards. And then all of a sudden that made me think of the Wizard of Oz song, you know, the "We're off to see the wizard." Yeah, and now that's going to be stuck in my head for the rest of the night. So thanks a lot for that, Otto Porter Jr. Oh, Mike says he hadn't given up on his Suns. He just meant on the Devin Booker die cuts. Okay, all right, I gotcha. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of Devin Booker autos come out this year, really out of anything. I haven't seen much Devin Booker. I mean, granted, most of the products are rookie heavy, and you don't pull as many veteran things, but there are some products, like this is an example of one of them, where you do pull some nice veteran stuff as well. But I haven't seen a lot of Devin Booker. I've still got some Devin Booker rookie stuff I need to send off and have graded. I loved him when he was at UK, so I got quite a bit of his rookie stuff. And I really liked Tyler Ulis as well, so I have a bunch of Tyler Ulis rookie stuff too. It was helpful that they both went to the Suns, and I could just get the Suns in breaks for a while, for a couple years back to back. Ben McLemore to 199, Grizzlies. A Scope rookie prism for Frank Ntilikina and the Knicks. A tricolor prism, Trevor Booker, Nets. And Aaron Baines to 299 for the Celtics. As if the Celtics haven't pulled enough nice stuff tonight already. They have an embarrassment of riches. Another checkerboard. This is for the Thunder. Paul George to 49. Tricolor Celtics. Semi Ojeleye. Yeah, you know it took me a long time to remember how to pronounce his name. A long time. It was sad, really. Tyler Ulis for the Suns on that prism. Jimmy Butler to 185, die cut for the T-Wolves. Yeah, I could not for the life of me remember how to say Ojeleye. And I mean, someone had put it in there for me phonetically. It seemed like almost every time we did a break, somebody would phonetically spell it for me. And I still just could not retain that it was Ojeleye. And so finally, one night after a break, I just said, you know what? I've got to learn this guy's name. Lou Williams for the Clippers. So I basically just walked around the house saying Ojeleye, Ojeleye, Ojeleye over and over for probably 10 minutes until I finally felt like I had maybe learned it. And then I still forgot it, but I was able to recall it. Lonzo Ball, rookie prism scope pattern for the Lakers. So at least the Lakers aren't going to go home empty-handed. We know that much. Numbered to 65, Justin Patton. Told you I've been finding him a lot lately. For the T-Wolves. On card, hard signed. Garrett Temple for the Kings refractor. For the 76ers, another Markelle Fultz. The Sixers have pulled a ton of Markelle tonight in various forms, although I don't think any of them have been signatures so far. But there's a nice little Markelle Fultz relic for you, 76ers. Jamal Murray for the Nuggets. He's been playing much better this year. Also smack talking a lot, apparently. Wasn't it the coach of the Lakers that basically tried to go across the court and throttle him? I think it was. Ike, oh, I can't say it. All right, for the Pacers, it's Ike. Tricolor. Our insert in this case is, or in this box, is Elgin Baylor /& for the Lakers. That is a prism. And we have one box left. So we definitely need to work some last box mojo here. Marcus is getting nervous. He's like, gulp, last box. I know, last box of the last case is always sad. Especially if it's a product I really like, which I do like Select. And I just like breaking basketball in general. I watch a lot of basketball, particularly college ball. In fact, I watch more college ball than I do pro ball. So I enjoy doing, well, I enjoy doing all breaks. I think breaking is fun, but I especially like doing basketball. Eve says, let's see a Kobe auto. You know, I do pull a lot of Kobe Bryant, and I go through stretches where I pull him all the time and pull him out of things you wouldn't even expect to pull him out of when I'm in what seems like one of those stretches, like out of threads and stuff like that. We actually pulled an autographed Kobe basketball jersey not very long ago, maybe a month and a half ago, something like that. Juwan Evans for the Clippers. But yeah, that autographed Kobe jersey was sweet. Miles Turner, Pacers. Trying to think what his last autograph was that I pulled. Rodney Hood for the Jazz. So we got the Jazz, but it's Rodney Hood. We wanted that to be Donovan Mitchell. Daggone it. Marcus says he wants a Steph Curry auto or a low number or a Kevin Durant. I think we pulled Kevin, didn't we pull Kevin Durant out? I pulled him out of something recently. I think it might have been the last case of Select was Kevin Durant. This is to $2.99 for the Thunder. I pulled Steph Curry out of Select last year. And maybe out of Prism Mosaic too, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Well, there is Kobe. You're not going to get the signature, but you are going to get the relic, and it's a nice one. Nice 3-color relic and numbered to 10. It's number 10 of 10. So we didn't get you the Kobe signature, but yeah, that's pretty nice, right? I have pulled some other Kobe relics out of Select this year. I don't think I've pulled any Kobe autos out of Select yet, but that's the nicest of the Kobe relics that I've pulled. The one that we just looked at right there is the nicest one so far. Juwan Evans to $99 for the Clippers. A die cut Wesley Matthews to $65. Oh, Eve says, hey, that's not even mine, but I just wanted to see a good Kobe hit. Well, that worked out all right then. See, you should have been here earlier. Maybe you could have conjured up some other stuff for us. Another Justin Patton. This is a rookie prism for the T-Wolves. A scope. Gorgie Jing again for the T-Wolves. And the Hornets are going to hit again. Dwayne Bacon to 199. The Hornets have hit a bunch in this break. They've done pretty well overall, I would say. Again, I don't think their buy-in was incredibly high, so I think they've probably come out all right. Yet another Markelle Fultz rookie prism. Has been a crazy amount of Markelle Fultz in various things. Jimmy Butler, T-Wolves, prism. Tricolor Miles Turner, Pacers. A tricolor for the Sixers, Korkmaz. Our insert for this case is slash and dash James Harden, Rockets. Of course, we're going to recap at the end. We've got to give away this 150 Panini Rewards points that took the place of one of our hits. This is to 199 Iguodala for the Warriors. And that is what we have left to do. So let me find, so all this numbered stuff is stacked together, and I don't know that we need to look at all of it again, but we are going to want to see Jason Tatum again. So I'm going to get him out. But first and foremost, we have this 150 Rewards points card to give away. And once again, of course, that did replace one of our hits in the break. So that part is a drag, but the part that's good is going to give you another chance to take something else home for tonight. So I'm bringing you along with me here. You can see I'm going to copy all of our teams from the spreadsheet. Then we're going to buzz over here to random.org, and I'm going to paste them all in over here. I will scroll through them so you can see that everything did get copied and pasted in. And since we have 30 items in here, I don't see any reason to do random multiple times. We're just going to do it once. Whoever's on the top is going to take home that card. And that is the New Orleans Pelicans, who also had a very nice break tonight. They continue to do quite well, with Nola taking home our rewards point card this evening. All right, so let's recap our break. 150 Panini Rewards points, which replaced a hit awarded to the Pelicans by way of random.org. There's a lot of numbered stuff. We're not going to go back through all of it, but we are going to take another look at this beautiful little Jason Tatum that is numbered to 10, number 10 of 10 for the Celtics, and that is sweet. It's going to make somebody a lot of money and make them very happy. All right, then we have Tim Duncan for the Spurs. For the Hawks, Tyler Dorsey. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, Nets. For the Bucks, DJ Wilson. For the Magic, Elfrid Payton. For the Bulls, Jimmy Butler. For the Celtics, Jason Tatum to 199 to go along with that nice little card numbered 10 that you had there a second ago. For the Nuggets, Laverne or Laverne, whatever. Mozgov for the Knicks. I struggle with the names. You guys know this about me. This is Dwayne Bacon for the Hornets to 99. Nice little tie-dye, DJ Wilson for the Bucks, auto and relic to 25. That one was 25 of 25 too. All the tie-dyes are going to be to 25. Frank Kaminsky for the Hornets. Nikolai for the Nuggets to 99. Another tie-dye, this one Frank Jackson Nola to 25. Dwayne Bacon, Hornets. That sweet little Kobe Bryant, numbered to 10 for the Lakers, number 10 of 10. Nuggets, Jamal Murray. For the Sixers, Markelle Fultz. For the Jazz, Rodney Hood. T-Wolves, Justin Patton. Vince Carter for the Raptors. For the Suns, Josh Jackson. I'll get it out in a minute. For the Kings, Seth Curry. Magic, Jonathan Isaac. The Nuggets, Juan. We're just going to stick with Juan. Dwayne Wade for the Heat. Beautiful Anthony Davis for NOLA. That's just sweet. Numbered to 60. That's really nice. I want to say we pulled another Anthony Davis out of Select recently, too. Bellinelli for the Spurs. Malik Monk, Hornets. A tie-dye for the Blazers, Zach Collins to 25. That is a nice patch for TJ Leaf and the Pacers, and it is numbered to 25, tie-dye as well. For the Magic, Vucevic. For the Hornets, Malik Monk. And finally, for the Knicks, Jose Calderon. All right, guys, so that is all for tonight. In case somebody happens to be watching this later on the recorded tape delay version, I will throw up the spreadsheet here again so you can take a look at your anticipated shipping date. We'll also throw up the information about the breaks that are coming up in the next 5 days. So once again, Select, I'm anticipating to ship on Thursday, as always, plus or minus a day, meaning it could go Wednesday, it could possibly go Friday, but I think it will go Thursday. And then our free shipping breaks, which was the helmet, and then Lux Football, and 2010 plates and patches, all expected to go Saturday. And then a look at our breaks in the days ahead. Football jerseys, National Treasures football, Gypsy Queen baseball, some autographed helmets, Mosaic basketball full case on Wednesday night, Thursday night, Tribute baseball, which just comes out this week. Friday night, more National Treasures, a full case of Chronicles basketball. Saturday, some more Gypsy Queen. And then Sunday, we'll probably do a little more Donruss probably on Sunday. With some other, one box breaks and other things mixed in as well. But that's kind of what I'm thinking there. Mike, you want a one-touch magnetic case for the Josh Jackson. All right, let's see. Is he in this stack? Why do I think he's in this stack? We'll find out here if I'm right or wrong in a second, won't we? Yeah, he is. Okay, look at that. I had a slightly decent memory on that. Oh, let's see. That might go in 100. If it doesn't go in 100, it should go in 120. So let me get both of those so that we can try them both. If one doesn't work, we'll go for the other one. Actually, maybe we'll try the 120 first just to be on the safe side. And then if that looks like it's too big, then we'll go back to the 100. And then, Mike, what will happen if you haven't done one of these with me before? If I could get this open, I will go into eBay and I will pull out your email information from eBay. Yeah, that might be right. Let's get the lid on it and see. And then I will send it directly to the email that is on file with eBay. I don't know. Let me try the 100. So if it is different, okay, if you normally use, if you use a couple of different emails, just please remember to check the one that you have registered with eBay. And that's where you'll see a PayPal money request. And I'll write in the details what it's for, so you'll know, obviously, when you get it, what it is. I'm going to try the 100 and see if I like that way that fits better. I mean, the 120 would be fine, but I just think the 100 might be better fit. Let's see. No, maybe not. Maybe I need to go back. Well, yeah, maybe I need to go back to the 120. Trying to look at I don't know, maybe not. Maybe not. I think the 100's okay. So there he is in his little, I changed the focus, didn't I? That's why, I'm sorry. I had put the autofocus back in because I thought we were done looking at stuff. Let me try to reset it. So there he is. I think he's in there fine with this. There's not really any unnecessary wiggle room or anything. So he'll be in this one. I'll put this little thingy in there with it. It tells you, I don't know, something about the UV protection and, you know, whatever. So I'll put that in there with it in case you need the info for something or another. So, all right, that is it, guys and gals. Thank you very much. As always, I appreciate you. I hope I will see you on another break. I do this most nights because I like it. I think it's fun. So most of the time, you'll find me on here breaking something somewhere along the way. So until next time, take care. Have a great rest of your week, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.